So guys, welcome back to another video. I think this is video 38, 39. Wow, can't believe it's been that long since I started this. Anyway, I went on a date with a girl I met, I think last Tuesday or Sunday, can't remember. I know she was really into me. So on the date, I was very relaxed, and it's kind of not really trying. I wouldn't say not trying, because people always confuse that with not really taking any action. I would say not trying in the sense that you're not really eager for her approval. So that's what I mean by not trying. I don't mean you don't try by not doing anything at all, but you do still try to do. Isn't it like it's like a famous quote by Yoda in Star Wars. It goes like, there's no try, or it's do that you, something about you must either do it or you don't try it. Some, I don't know, some bullshit like that. But anyway, the dates, she arrived early, and I'll try not to judge a girl by her looks, but I remember her differently. But anyway, she was still cute enough. So we had a good time just chatting, and she was really filling in on the silence. She was qualifying herself, or more like investing in the conversation. She was very eager to, build a connection with me. And I just kind of sit there and just kind of chill. And she's very into games and stuff. So, I try to find a place within myself where I can be very congruent to that. I try to relate to that, and I think I did a pretty good job at doing that. And there were times when I had to kind of remind myself to appreciate the girl for who she is before trying too much to relate to that. And appreciation doesn't really have to be something that complicated. You don't really have to think about something impressive. Just really say how you feel. It can be as simple as, wow, that's very interesting. I wonder what that means, or I wonder blah blah blah. It's anything. Just express yourself. And I could kind of tell the social dynamics between us. Like, I was the cause and she was the effect. Like, sometimes she would kind of agree with me quickly on something that just shows that she's trying to build a connection with you, which is a good thing. And after talking about an hour or so, I told her, no, come back to my place. I'll show you the games I play. So we hold hands and we walk back, and I think it was a pretty good sign. And in my place, I just kind of chill, show her the game, show her some videos, and thought, time to kiss. And I just kind of I wouldn't say grab, just kind of hold her head and just kind of leaned in, and she leaned in as well, and we made out for a while. And then she told me she's a virgin, which I was very surprised, because there has never been a virgin that was so keen on making out with me. And I was like, whoa, you're a virgin? I don't believe you. And she told me she had one boyfriend before. I was kind of getting to know what her sexual history was like, and she was asking me how many girls I've slept with. I was like, I don't know, a lot, I guess. I didn't really say a lot. I was like, meh, it's really not that big of a deal. But anyway, I got her half naked in my bed, but because she was a virgin, I didn't really want to push too hard or force her into doing something that she won't feel good afterwards. I know virgins can be very clingy in the sense that you're the first guy. I mean, depends on the girl, but most of the time, it's kind of like a big deal to the person. I mean, I still remember my first time, and even though the girl kind of break my heart into several thousand pieces, um, she's still kind of like an important person to me, even though we don't really stay in touch anymore. And that was the kind of reservation I had. Otherwise, I would have been really dominant about having sex with her. But at the same time, I was very calibrating to her. I was trying to understand if she really want to do it or is she not sure about it. So I kind of had to ask her a couple of times, like, "You want to do this?" And she has to be 100% sure she wants to do this. Otherwise, I'm not gonna, force myself or force both of us to have sex. I mean, sex is not that big of a deal for me. I mean, even though I was really horny at that time, I could just jerk off after she left. It's not a big deal. And I know sex with a virgin is probably not, it probably won't be that great because they don't really know what to do. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe she watched so much porn that she's pretty much fucked like a porn star. But she's also very self-conscious about her body, um, which was like, who cares? I'm fine with it. Are you fine with it? That kind of stuff. But I feel like I'm more of the high value. I wouldn't say high value. I'm more of the more experienced person in this situation. So I had to pee, and I had a gut feeling that if I went to the toilet and I came back, she's gonna put on her clothes and she's gonna leave. And I was right. You know, I came back. She was putting on her clothes and told me she has to go. I was like, okay, you could go. I mean, can't really force her to stay. So, yeah, and that was it. I mean, we did made out a little more before she left. But I feel like, you know, this one could be a 50-50. If I see her again, it's kind of weird. And after the date, I checked my phone, and there was this girl who was kind of flaky on going out with me. And she texted me, "How was my day? Do you like bugs?" So what the fuck? I told her, haha, depends. Spider is a big no-no. And she said, "Oh, I love spiders. We're incompatible." I mean, right off the bat, she started shit testing me, and I know it's a good thing because that means I'm almost in. So I told her, you know, when shit test happens, embrace it. Fun, carefree passion. So I told her, I was just saying that because I'm actually Spider-Man, and if I don't want to blow my cover. But oh well, I guess we're incompatible then. And then she asked me, "So where's Mary Jane?" I was like, "She ran away with Harry again." Harry, if you don't know who Harry is, I think he is Peter Parker's best friend. And she replied, "Ha ha ha, funny." I wasn't sure if she was being sarcastic, so I just say, "I know, I'm perfect." And then she asked me how old I am. I just honestly reply, "I'm 23. And she asked me how old do I think she is, and I said somewhere between 18 to 64, because who cares how old she is? It's not a big deal. I don't really care. And actually, I prefer older woman. I wouldn't say older like a MILF or a cougar, but older like around 20, 26 to 30-ish. I mean, the girls I had the most chemistry with are girls who are 29, 28. They usually have kind of reasonably good sexual experience. And when you have sex with them, they're not that awkward about it. And everything's kind of smooth. And they're pretty great in bed as well. Which is one more thing which is one of the reserves I have about virgins, is because like they don't really know how to give a good blowjobs, or you kind of have to teach them how to do it. And if you're really good at sex, you could open them up sexually, and they will start experimenting around. And usually that means they probably won't settle down with you if that's what you want, or they're gonna go around sleep with a lot of guys, and that's kind of just how it goes when girls are young. But anyway, I was actually going to go on another date, but because the first date lasted too long, so I didn't really text the second date to set up that one, which is fine, you know. I mean, that's what happens when you're living in abundance. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you enjoy these videos. Let me know what you think. Let me know any insights you have. I would love to hear about them. Anyway, see you guys next time.